So anyway, back to the subject at hand. First on the list, 14 coffee tables. I need enough to fill an entire room of filled with coffee tables, wall to wall. You know, or else the joke wouldn't make any sense. Oh, it's going to be fun. That's actually what I'm going to use to... there's going to be an entire saga where Eddie the Laser Shark is going to eventually get his own show. And in order for him to get his own show, I need to fill a room with coffee tables. Moving on. A Batman costume. Ooh, the ideas I have for Batman. Oh, I cannot wait. There are at least 3 moments where I'm going to have to dress up as Batman. And I mean the Dark Knight. Not Adam West Batman, but I mean the Dark Knight. Brutish Batman. I am the night. Type of thing. It's going to be much funnier that way. And, you know, he needs to be recognized for all of his talents. I like to think that he's a good trumpet player. I'd like to think that you haven't lived in this life unless you've heard him play La Vie en Rose. It brings a tear to your eye. So that's just a heads up. I need a custom guitar. I don't know how to play one. I've never physically held one. But I need a guitar. A custom guitar. Because it's going to pop up a lot. Just because of the ideas that I have. But I need a custom one. It needs to have a flying cat on it. And I hope that's not giving anything away. But it needs a flying cat. Just a plaster across it. And it has to have a flying cat. Lots of FX makeup. Ooh. There are going to be a lot of cameos. There are going to be a lot of... especially if Satan's show gets on the way, there are going to be a lot of references to mythology. My own perception of mythology. You know, these old succubi and, you know, centaurs and all sorts of things. I have a whole history behind this whole thing that I've made up in my head. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to need a lot of FX makeup for that. Cameos. One of the things that I like comedically, and it kind of ties into my complex code of honor, is if I like something, I pay tribute to it. I show my appreciation. And one of the ways I show appreciation is by lampooning, by making a parody of. I love That Guy with the Glasses. I love certain reviewers on That Guy with the Glasses. And I also don't like some viewers on That Guy with Glasses. But I'm going to use that emotion too to create what I think is an incredibly funny concept. So hopefully they'd be willing, if I build my name, it'd be presumptuous of me to, you know, want it offhand. Just, hey, Nostalgia Critic, what are you doing? What? You have a show? I had no idea. Of course you can't drop it or anything. I don't know, whatever. For me? Please? No. Okay. Oh, a honey-baked ham. You have no idea what the importance ham is to my show. There is an entire... Not only is there an entire saga that I need a ham to segue into, there's a musical number dedicated to ham. And it is dedicated in the most... It is so stupid that it's clever. It is so mind-bendingly ridiculous that you can't help but smile. But yes, ham. And James Lipton. Or was it John Lipton? Inside the actor studio. Make sense? Trust me, it will. No, it won't. Next, 10 pounds of broken glass. I need 10 pounds of broken glass. That's actually one of the... I like it because Eddie the Laser Shark is... You're either going to like him or you're going to hate him. But this is an opportunity for Eddie the Laser Shark to get into a bit of a softer light. And I need 10 pounds of broken glass in order to do it. I love... Not only that, it actually... that's actually how Satan is going to eventually get his own show. 10 pounds of broken glass. I love the setup that I have for that. I can't wait for that one. A Centurion costume. That's a very, very, very recent idea. It's a tournament. That's all you're going to get so far. Because, oh boy, it is so... Now, that's one of the ideas that I had that is so grand. Whenever I think of a joke, for the record, whenever I think of a joke, I never think in terms of, alright, what am I able to do? What is within my budget? What are my parameters? I always ask myself, what is the funniest thing that I can possibly come up with? And then I work my way backwards. Then I come up with the money and so on and so on and so on. That's what that Centurion joke is for. That's actually part of a multi-parted tournament. Yes, a fucking tournament. And I mean a Hakusho-esque tournament. I mean, it's going to be pretty fucking epic. Oh, I can't wait. If I ever need to buy 20 boxes of Trix cereal, it will be the happiest day of my life. That's tied into something that it may not happen. Is very, 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 very... It's not very solid whether it's going to happen or not, but it's the first skit that I plan to do with someone that I'm trying to impress. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to be any more specific than that. It will be rude of me to do that. But there's a certain person I want to impress out there. Hopefully she is watching this. And I have an entire skit. I have a series of skits that involve us working together. And the first one is going to be a Trix cereal thing. I can't wait. If I ever need to buy it, it'll be... that'll be one of the days I'll remember for the rest of my life. Okay? If I ever buy 20 boxes of Trix cereal. A pregnancy suit. I love this joke. It's satire. It's going to be a very, very funny satire. I just can't wait till... that's going to be a funny joke. But that one I would actually need a girl to do. Because I need multiple people. I can't play all the parts in that one. Most of the time you're going to see me play all the parts, but this is one of the few ones where I'm going to need a girl. Multiple girls, actually. Maybe 3. I love that. That's one of the jokes that I always play off in my head. I always laugh. I just love it. Hasidic Jew stuff. That actually ties into the whole Batman costume. It'll make sense. No, what am I talking about? A regular suit. The regular suit is a tribute to... Actually, I need a black suit and I need a brown suit. They're both a tribute to people that I think are comedic. Well, one of them's a comedic god. One of them I'll call a comedic deity. But it's a tribute to them. And I need a suit for that. Fabrics. I gotta do a lot of my own fabric work. And that's not particularly for the show. That's actually for... There are several things that I'm going to do that'll tie into the show. They don't exactly have anything to do with the show, but it's a bit of a cross-promotion deal. And I'm going to need to learn how to sew my own stuff. Just because that's sort of a requirement for the other thing. I've never actually done anything like that before, so I'm going to have to learn it. Gay stuff. I only need that for one joke. It's a joke that I thought of... maybe a year ago, and I've been on this forum for a long time. I've been on the Your Video Reviews part of the forum on That Guy with the Glasses for a long time. And I remember a while back, I believe it was Arthur Knowledge, he posted something about the It Gets Better project. I think that's what it's called. And I thought it was a great idea. I'm personally a hetero, but I think anyone that is... I think the whole gay thing, it's not a matter of, religion or anything like that. It's, when you break it down, it's really a group over here with their own point of views trying to assert their own opinions onto other people. And whenever that happens, it needs to be stopped. I think the only way the human race will progress is if we stop things like that. So I need a lot of gay attire. It's going to be a fun joke. It might be a little controversial, but it's going to be a really fun joke. And it has to do with the Pixel Palace. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully it'll be done within the next couple months. Next up, a Broadway stage. This is probably the most expensive thing that I'm ever going to need that's actually doable. I have a whole set of things that are impossible, that are so crazy